Hello, what is up guys? Evil Duos Arm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be summarizing the 10th anniversary livestream that happened this past weekend, going over all of the amazing new events and items and rewards, the new class, all the freebies, all the stuff you want to know about from that livestream without having to watch a 3-hour video. Now, if you do want to watch the full livestream, it's linked down below in the description. You can watch the entire 3-hour video. It has chapters, so if I talk about anything and you want to see more information about it, you can click on the different chapters right here. But yeah, basically I'm going to summarize this 3-hour video, go over all the free stuff, give you all the codes, all the stuff you want to know about, so that you can take advantage of all the really cool things, and let me tell you, there's a ton of awesome stuff. But, quickly before we get into all of that, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you've been watching videos on my channel and still have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Helps to grow my channel, you stay up to date with new content, and we both win. And without further ado, let's get into it and start off with what I want to talk about first, which is the new class, because I have been waiting for a Gunslinger class in this game for like 6 years. Somebody should go through all my live streams and like take all the clips of me like ranting about this. But the class does not disappoint. We'll show a little bit of footage here from their preview trailer. The preview trailer is also linked down below, but you can see all the different cool abilities and stuff that you get from it. You got like mortars, you got a rocket launcher, dual pistols, as well as a shotgun, so all sorts of cool things. They got a clip of a little bit of PvP action with it here as well. Like, it's got such nice looking flow and ability, movement, and everything. It looks fantastic. I'm definitely excited for this one. So this new class will be releasing in a couple of patch cycles. You're looking towards the end of December on this one. December 24th is the tentative date that has been thrown around so far. There's a bunch of like pre-release event type things going on. There's a comic book event going on. You can read through little stories about the class and how it came to be. General lore on it so far seems to be that it's an American class somehow teleported into the world of Black Desert. So I think I should change my outfit for the rest of the video. Should I put the glasses on for like the Bandit Keith meme as well, if you really want to go for it? But no, new class looks really cool. There's a full gameplay trailer. They got some summaries of all the different skills. Definitely something to check out. The next thing we're going to cover is all of the freebies that you're getting from this, and let me tell you, there are a ton of freebies. First things first is this Grateful 10 Years code. It is active right now, and it has amazing things. Obviously, the friend title is what we're all interested in, but there's also 10,000 Cron stones, a Jay's hammer for those enhancements, a 200 and a 250 advice of Valks, Marnie's Unstable's fuels, weapon coupon exchange box, so when you want to re-roll to the new class when it drops, you can just do it, and a 10th anniversary travel kit, and the 10th anniversary travel kit has a bunch of cool stuff in it as well. So tons of EXP scrolls are inside of that box, so like really cool series of rewards. For those of you that have never used a code before, you literally just highlight it, Control-C, jump into Black Desert, hit the escape key on the keyboard, go to the Adventure Support tab, redeem coupon code, and then you just paste it in here whenever the box populates. And then hit the use button. From there, the items will show up in your B menu, and you should see all of the items sitting right here. They expire on June 30th, so make sure to claim them before then, but you can see tons and tons of free stuff right there. Next up in the freebie list, we have a Black Spirit Fairy Appearance Change coupon that'll let you change your fairy's appearance to that of the Black Spirit, which is pretty sick. And on the December 19th maintenance, you're also going to get Primordial Hammer as well as an Ancient Hammer that is used to upgrade Sovereign weapons as well as the Karazad accessories. So 2 new hammer items used for the enhancing of those different items. So a new code will come out with that patch note, and then I put out a patch notes video every time, so you'll be able to get that when it goes live. So another cool thing to look forward to. Speaking of cool things to look forward to, we're going to have a Choose Your Mythical Dream Horse box on the 24th of December. So a little Christmas Eve present for you. Amazing here. I don't even know why this is coming out so soon. This is kind of crazy. Definitely quite exciting. Definitely going to want to pick up a mythical horse from this. So if you haven't been playing for a while, definitely a reason to come back in the next couple of weeks here for that. And then there's going to be like a free little like dragon that you can ride around on, so for a little like temporary event, so kind of like the Donkeynot type deal where they gave you the donkey dream horse. You'll be able to fly around on a dragon for a little bit. Then there will be a series of login rewards running from December 20th through February 26th, so a total of about 2 months there of all sorts of rewards. There's going to be a winter outfit box, which is cool, a 150, a 160, and a 170 stack, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 dim Origins of Dark Hunger. A couple of mythical sensors for upgrading your dream horse, which is absolutely insane. A Jay's Hammer of Loyalty at the end of it. Fall outfit box, spring outfit box, winter outfit box, all available as login rewards from that as well. Basically, some insane rewards just for logging into the game over the next couple of months. So yeah, that's all the freebies that we got with this, and like I said, there are a ton of freebies. We're then going to jump into the content that came with this. So again, we already talked about the class because I'm hyped about the class and I've been wanting a Gunslinger class in this game forever. But moving into some of the other content, for those of you that are new to the game or just getting into the game, especially since Black Desert is free, which if you didn't know, Black Desert's like free right now. You can play the game for free, get it for free, like keep it for free. So if you have friends that want to get into it or you've been thinking about getting into it, now's definitely the time. But yeah, free game. For those of you that are new to it, just getting into it, there's going to be a whole bunch of like progression-based content available to you for your seasonal characters. So to start with, on seasonal servers, you're going to have a 1000% combat EXP bonus, which means it's going to be so much easier to level up all those characters. I think that my leveling guide is probably going to be outdated at this point, and it's probably time to make a new one, because with that 1000% EXP bonus, plus I think you can push up over almost 2000 bonus just legitimately with other buffs, you should be able to level up a character in a couple of hours, like tops, by yourself, and just take it up to the most relevant level. So anyway, we'll put out a new leveling guide when that comes out, but yeah, 1000% combat EXP bonus on season servers, which is insane. Going to give you more advice of Valks to help you enhance your equipment on those season servers, so make that general progression easier. Again, if you're newer, it's basically your percent chance to upgrade your weapons or your armor. It'll have a higher chance, so more of that, making it easier to progress faster. For newer players, there's going to be a series of quests that are going to provide you with Tannis elements, as well as Kaphra stones, so some stuff that you can do on that season server or with your seasonal character after graduation, to pick up these different items that you need to progress your account. So the infinite HP potions, your free pen boss gear item, like upgrade items that you need to upgrade those, you can get through just general questing or activities that you can do. A ton of Kaphra stones, again, to help work towards your Kaphras levels, also available on those seasonal characters. And then to help you transition to the even higher stages of gear, so up to the like Pen Blackstar stage or even the Karazad accessories, they're going to add 2 new items that'll let you turn in one of your accessories as well as one of your gear pieces into a level 6 Tuvala gear piece of gear that you can then level up higher and higher and higher still, all the way up to level 10, which then exchanges for either a Pen Blackstar or a Karazad accessory. Which is really awesome gear progression for newer players. It gives you more like consistent gear progression, something to work on and work towards. Really just all around a great system. To further help existing players that are currently trying to level up their gear, the number of stacks you need for the guaranteed enhancement of the Blackstar gear pieces from the Tet to Pen stage, as well as for the Godride weapons through all stages, have been reduced in half. So from 40 to 20 for the Pen Blackstar upgrade, and the Godride again, half the total cost across the board. So all in all, a ton of relevant gear improvement things for newer players to help them progress, or even existing players to help them work towards their Blackstar items. I know personally I'll be a big fan of it since I still haven't completed all of my Blackstar gear yet. The next series of things are all targeted towards life skill stuff, and there are some insane things for life skillers, and as a life scaler, I definitely approve a lot of these. Definitely some really cool stuff. First things first, Mastery is going to be bumped up to 3,000 with the January 8th updates. They're going to slowly ramp up to 3,000 Mastery. Because you really can't hit that right now with what there currently is in the game, there's going to be a new tier of accessories, the Prioni Life Skill Accessories. There's going to be an exchange quest series that you can do, or exchange method of some sort, such that you can exchange your current Tri or higher Manos accessories up to this higher tiered gear. So don't worry, your Manos accessories and stuff are still going to be useful. They're also going to be adding some Manos tools for a bunch of the different other life skills. So alchemy, cooking, hunting, and fishing. So the items that slot into that like tool slot, something for you to get bonus mastery to help you push towards these mastery bonuses. So again, some pretty exciting stuff. Can't wait to pick that up. So moving on from the land-based life skills to the water-based life skills, we have some fishing as well as like bartering, sailing type updates to the life skill side as well. First things first, on the fishing side, new fishing tournament sort of thing is going to be released, a weekly fishing tournament sort of situation, where essentially there'll be a fish that you have to catch. If you catch the fish and get the largest one of the week, then you get some bonus rewards along with it, so neat little reason to fish in different areas rather than just your favorite spot. They're also going to be adding a new feature where your sailors can automatically fish off the side of your boat while you're out bartering. Those fish are going to automatically be added into your player's inventory. You'll need to assign a fishing rod to your boat, and generally it'll just give you some more passive income while you're out bartering. Kind of a really neat little new feature. Keeping with the boat theme, you will now be able to assign your sailors to different posts on your ship. So you'll be able to have like a first mate that has a skill that impacts your overall ability to perform bartering or sailing or things like that. You can also assign your workers to different slots on the boat to provide different bonuses to the ship. Now each of the top-end ships has a certain number of sailor slots allocated for each of the different locations. So for example, some might have more cannon slots, some might have more sail slots, things like that, depending on which ship that you're using. And then finally in the life skill category, moving back onto the land side, you are going to get 25% bonus training EXP, or essentially level up horses 25% faster, when you're doing horse training and taming. Another pretty awesome upgrade is that the stat growth is going to have a minimum threshold set of 0.6. So when you level up a horse, the minimum amount of bonus stats that you can acquire for each of those levels is 0.6. So really nice to help get higher tiered, better performing horses while you're continuing to level those up. To aid with the horse taming, you're going to be able to automatically tame and harness 4 wild horses right onto an empty wagon, so that makes it easier that you don't have to go back and forth anymore. Put them right on the wagon. And there's going to be a new calculator little UI feature that's going to show you how your horse is growing, essentially, or progressing as you continue to level it up. Now, moving on from life skills, we're going to get into like general UI feature upgrades or item improvements or things like that. And the first one is this quality of life improvement for the tagging system. So you'll now be able to have your tagged characters operate in different areas. They aren't going to have the same location, or you'll have the option to have them different areas. So if you want to grind in 2 different areas with 2 different characters but still have them tagged, you can do that and just swap between the 2 of them freely. Also, the amount of Marty's fuel required to copy items is going to be reduced down to 45 fuel, so pretty nice there. For those of you that like to use the copy feature, the tag feature, to be able to play multiple different characters. Continuing with the quality of life stuff, we have the ability to now take gear pieces directly off of your characters when you're using the find function or the move function, trying to take items from different characters' inventories. You can now actually directly take the items right off the character too, so you don't need to like put it into inventory first, swap characters, swap back over. Saves you a couple loading steps, pretty nice. Also, you'll be able to use the auto move to storage function with your maids and butlers, so really, really nice improvement there. To just dump all your inventory out at once instead of having to click multiple times. Expiration dates are going to be removed from items like Supreme Old Moon Scrolls, so you'll be able to keep those in inventory for a long period of time. And the continuous care skill from the fairy has been reduced from 5 seconds to 1 second, so nice improvement right there. Moving on to more quality of life type stuff, guild missions you can just select from a list now. You don't have to swap servers and try and find the one you want, you'll just be able to select them from a list, so nice quality of life improvement on that side. Workers you're going to be able to hire from remote locations, so you can hire like at different cities, which is nice, so you don't have to keep characters stranded around the world while you're slowly refreshing through your energy on them. You can keep them all like in value, so you can get energy potions and hunt for workers and things like that. Nice little subtle quality of life improvement, especially on the life skill side. Also, every worker is going to have the delivery skill as a default skill, meaning that you can send your items to any different one of the cities. So again, another quality of life improvement there that's really, really nice for those of you that are into worker and node empires. Moving on into the PvP-based content, and I'm going to preface this by saying that I am not a PvP player, I'm a PvTree player, so take this as far as you want, giving you my best summary of what happened here. Red Battlefield is now going to have a matchmaking system introduced into it. So you'll now queue up and matchmake into Red Battlefield matches, and there's going to be better rewards added into the Red Battlefield to kind of incentivize running into that. The Guild League PvP system is going to have a second and third team available to the different guilds, so each guild will be able to have multiple teams. All of those teams are going to share the same MMR, so if your first team is really good, your other teams are also going to be playing against good competition. Things to keep in mind with that. Arena of Solera will be coming back in January of 2025 and adding in a new replay mode. This replay mode will allow you to watch back the views from all sorts of different players. If you want to watch your own game back, watch somebody else's, you can record these and use them to make montages. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. And essentially use it to either help improve your gameplay or record that montage of that sick game that you just had. So pretty cool little feature right there. Kind of reminds me of like the League of Legends replay system that they used to have. Or maybe they still do. I haven't played League in like 4 years. Node War and Conquest Wars are going to have these stat limits increased for both of them, so higher stat limits on both. Additionally, Conquest War time is going to be set to 2 hours, just like a fixed 2 hours. So they're removing the extension when you destroy a defensive gate. The construction period for Node War is now going to last for 2 hours, and there's going to be a balance patch for the different buildings that are constructed during that period. They gave a couple of examples like the Flame Tower, as well as these elephants becoming stronger, so just interesting little things. And then finally, the Black Dragon mount will be coming for those of the top guild tiers that participate in PvP content to unlock this cool little dragon thing. Moving on into like a PvP-PvE hybrid thing, we have the Black Desert take on a hardcore server. So this one's pretty interesting. Essentially, you're going to have 2 hours a day to go into the desert. You'll be thrown in. You're not going to have any like friends. They don't want you to party up with people. No parties. They don't even want you to like work together with your friends outside of the game. Essentially, you'll go in. You get points for killing other players, killing mobs, killing bosses, killing various things in the area. You have 2 hours inside of it, and you have to go in, get points, and extract, essentially. If you die to other players, you lose some of your points. If you kill other players, you get some of their points. Essentially kind of like a little PvP battle royale type thing. If there's too many people in an area, they're going to try and like initiate PvP to get you out of that. Like it's a general kill people, kill things, get points, and extract with your points. There's going to be exclusive gear for this region, as well as exclusive loot, so might be interesting. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out here this coming January. And next up, we have the fourth and final of the Ataraxian Dungeons, or Zekia, the February 2025 release. So for this one, it's going to be another boss, typical to the other dungeons that we've had so far in the game. This one, they're making it so that you can essentially skip the trash mob areas if you want, so a little bit easier just to run straight to the bosses. They'll also be adding that to the upcoming, or the previous release bosses rather, as well. Moving on, we have a new Tier 9 Dream Horse coming out, and this one is not one that you, upgrade yourself, but one that's given as a reward for completing different content. But yeah, this new horse, Voltarion, is a lightning-themed horse, has lightning-themed abilities, kind of cool little thing for completing different content in the game. They're also going to be adding in the Ancient Anvil system for Dream and Mythical horses, such that you eventually get your upgrade guaranteed from making those upgrades, which is pretty nice. There's going to be a new grind zone added into the Land of Morning Light, so a new third zone, Golden Pig Cave monster. Essentially, you go to an area, fight a bunch of mobs, it'll eventually spawn the Golden Pig King, and then if you kill the king, then it completes one session of the grind, essentially. New tiers to the Black Shrine bosses of levels 8, 9, and 10 have been added into the game. They're going to be 330 and 350 AP zones to be able to even enter them. So for the top-end gear players, you have some new Black Shrine bosses that you'll be able to complete. The Dream Horse that we talked about a second ago, that's a reward from content. This is the content it is a part of the reward for. You'll need to complete these higher tiered 8 through 10 difficulties to unlock that horse. We then got a preview of some of the new regions in Black Desert that'll be coming out. So the Hashshin Temple, Enslar's Domain, Aetherian Castle, Zephyr's Castle. So the new region that'll be releasing, the next major expansion of Black Desert, some previews of that. Our next major event is going to be coming on January 8th, and it is Dregan and Everfrost. It is a winter-themed event with a bunch of cool little winter activities, some cool outfits that you can get from it. And with that, I believe I've covered pretty much everything in here because they made a little summary notes thing here for me to kind of go through. But now is your turn to let me know what you think. Are you excited for any of this stuff? Excited for the new class? Excited for all the rewards? What are you going to be enhancing with your new stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the next YouTube video, the next Twitch live stream, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.